the Patreon go? Get it. Yeah. Okay, here we are, back again, and new 4 hours is the 8 hour 4 hour. Let's have a look at the last 4 hour candle. So let me post this. Okay, let me pause this. Pause this. Come on, there. Now what I want is right, I'll open this up. Pivot trading. The last one didn't come up again. I don't know why I'm not getting my things coming up here. I'll have to figure it out one day. So I go here, already there. Descriptions, home, YouTube videos, is it here? Live now, here we are.
Where's the other one you need today?
Copy,
This is this one. Might be the same.
that one, yeah. Okay, here we are. We've had two strong bullish candles today. A critical level at the moment is this level here. Obviously, if we get there, we've got a higher high on the 4 minute, on the 4 hour, which will give us a change of trend. This is the AJ, by the way, 4 hour chart. And the question now is, are we going to have another bullish candle? Well, it certainly looks that way. On a daily basis, what have we got? This here is a critical level, of course, on the daily 4 hour, on the daily candle pattern. Based on what we have above us here with these big wicks to the top end, what we can just, and because we've had a lower lows, lower low, double bottom perhaps, but now another lower low, we have to consider another lower low, which means we should be turning at any point now. So when we go to the 4 hour, we then get this idea, like I said, a move above there will mean that we're changing trend. So from an hourly candle perspective, a double top here, or call it a double top, it's not really a double top. A double top only happens at the end of a bullish trend. But if we come up to resistance here, in this area here, that'd be fantastic for us to turn there. You know, if we would come up in this area here and get a reversal pattern right there for this week, for today or whatever, or tonight, and for it to turn there, that'd be fantastic, because that'll give us a plan to go down to this level down here. So the level we're talking about, that top there is 73784. The highest is 74043. Or this level here, which we're just about to tap into, is 73581. So we're about to tap into that one, so we could start to see a reaction. Current 4 hour is, we're only, can't see it, 30 minutes into it, so we've got a long ways to go. That's why it's only a very small little candle at the moment. Could this be the start of the turning? We don't know. So that's the 1 hour, so getting up a bit high is fine anyways. On a 30 minute, on this good strong run up here all day today. Is it starting to run out of steam? Perhaps. It's kind of looking that way. A break below here. We've already had a lower low and a lower high on the 30 minute. So if we get a higher high above that level, which would be above that candle, which is about 73.5, so 73.5, that'd be telling us we're probably going to look to go higher. If we're going to get below here, which is 73.4, so there's 73.4 to 74.3.5, whichever breaks first is the most likely direction we're going to be taking now. Based on where that's turning on a daily pivots, isn't it? Yes. That's certainly valid. We could certainly go there. Would give us probably a more accurate consideration. My mouse is in the wrong spot. And to say this zone here, so we're looking at a double bottom, perhaps down to here. I mean, a move from here suggests that. A move from there suggests this. So we'll see how that pans out, but it may be turning right now as we're sitting here speaking. So that gets us down to the 5 minute. I'm going to quickly go down to the 5 minutes. So what have we got here? This is the weekly, that's a daily M3, and here's the 4 hour M3, and as I'm sitting here talking about it, it looks like we might be having a bit of a turn here. So yeah, that was very much a possible sell off this level here, which I had drawn in. Probably look to take it down, because like I said, once it breaks below, if it goes below here, I'm pretty happy to consider a bearish movement, because we are in the bearish selling zone. If we get down to here, even down to the, it's not quite 10 pips, but if we were to go all the way down to the to the next level, that would be 20 pips. So, so that's what we're looking at. We're looking for a reason to get in now, getting for a signal to get us into this trade to the downside, despite this big move up. We can't buy it here, so the only thing we can do is sell it, and we can only sell it if we get a signal, and we don't have a signal at this point, so that's what we're looking for. If you have a look at GJ, everybody's favourite, it would appear. There was a pretty good sell signal right there. Look at that, missed that one. 4 minutes ago. I would have taken that. What was the last 4 hours? A pretty green one, and look at this 4 hours, looks like it's wanting to reverse right now as we speak, just as I was saying. So, still got 3 hours in this one on the hourly basis, so out of position based on this, and lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. So at the moment it fits. So it looks quite possible, likely at this point in time, that we're going to have an out of position trade on the daily. Is it the daily? Weekly, I'm sorry. On the weekly, which will put us down to the bottom here, down to this level here, pretty early in the week. So you can look for a counter trend trade around 129.75. If it turns here and starts to head down. Most obvious level here is the bottom of this one, which is 131689, so 1316.9, could even say 1317, right? Yeah, 1317. If we break below that, we should be heading down. So that's the 1 hour 30 minute. Not really a reversal sign there at all. We are tapping into this level over here. Having a look at the 5 minute and the 4 hours, that was a definite sign. I would have taken that one had I been here, but wasn't. So what do we do for now? Maybe look for another opportunity. I don't want to get in any lower time frame, which is unfortunate because that was the sell right there. So here we go, shall we? Yeah, looking for an opportunity to get in on that now. That's what we're doing. That was an opportunity there.
GJ.
And 8 pips would be a break even by now. Hoping for that to break down. Anyways, here we sit. What else are we looking for now? Okay, that's all we can do is wait for something to give us a sign on that one. Heading into the open, 30 minutes, so that's today. Look at that beautiful signal there. Nice sell signal after closing the gap here. That looks good to me. Yep, would have got the 120 pips and all. 100 pips, more, but I would have got the 100 pips, which would have been closed half and been at break even. That was on the 6:30 candle, which is 1:30 in the afternoon. I was doing some work in the garage. Mind you, this one here, we've got 120, what do we do with this one? Looks pretty juicy for a buy, doesn't it? Just going to have a look at an order here. Market order, stop loss 10, but I'll make that 100. 0. Oh, for Christ's sakes. It's my alarm. And it's a sell. And no, it's a buy. Sorry. And it's done. Okay. Now what I'm looking for now is it's Matthew's thing going off. That's pretty funny. Right, where am I here? Where am I here? I need to go here. I need to go there and finish off Matthew's. That will go there and go there. You've got, how long have you got left? 120. For 13 minutes. So that's that one. The Nikkei, another nice reversal pattern there on the 1 hour. Right at this critical level. In there about 90 pips. Can't see that candle in there because it's actually totally green. That's the way it just worked out. Right in the area that we wanted to look at shorting it, and I went right to the level we wanted it to. There it sits at the moment. What about the DAX? DAX looks like a buy from there, doesn't it?
Oh, and it's a pigeon.
Nice little buy pattern right there in the buy zone. We would have had our 20 odd pips. What would that be? 50 at most. Just want to check something over here. Oh no, wrong one. There. And there. Come on, come on, come on. There. interesting to see what happens there. Okay, that's happening. And that's happening. Right, you are, GJ. We're shorting off that area. Yeah, missed that one. Motherfucker. Should have been here. Would have been pretty just smiling around about now. Looking for a run down there, and looks like it's going to go too. Damn it, missed it. There's another entry. Hurts. That was the sell right there. Close of that candle. I almost took that trade, but for me it's a knee-jerk reaction, just jumping into something. I'm selling candles at that point. So as close as I was to pulling the trigger, then I just couldn't do it because how many times have I been burnt? Selling red candles or buying green candles. For mine, that there was the sell right there. We've gone lower low now, so the chances are this, in my opinion, this would be looking to head down. Because let's work on another entry. We've got, many would say if we break below this, I was almost going to take that break below that level there, which is what got me in there. I had my finger on the trigger right there, but I didn't do it. Let me see if, I don't know if anybody's putting any, okay, let me have a look here, any comments. I can't really see them at the moment because, no, 2 viewers. I'll give yarns there because I've got 3 things going on all 3 monitors, so I can't really do anything. Righto. So once again, what can we do to get into this now that I've missed it? I don't really want to go down to smaller time frames. I mean, you can go only so far, right? And I was nearly going to sell that, so around about now I'd be panicking, right? Because I'd be heading back, not panicking, but I'd be there thinking, why did I sell a red candle? You need to have a better reason for getting in than that, and that's just proof of it. If I'd sold when I'm supposed to, which was up here, I'd be at break even, and I'd be just saying, well, do what you're going to do. I won't be losing. With this lower low here, the chances are we're going to continue further. But at the moment, so what have we got? We got higher highs. Here, let me get rid of this one. I'll bring in the. Going to bring in Epic Pen because this thing's epic. But go. There's Epic Pen. There it is. So we've got higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. So, what do we need? We need a lower low from this level, or more ideally from around this level around here. So we need to come down here, back up to here, and sell off of there. So that's the next entry. So that's what we're going to work on right there. And hopefully we can get that pretty soon. So that's what I'm looking for. In the meantime, we'll just wait and see. Thank you. There. It's only you and me watching, darling.
You're good. But you won't be than nobody. It's just people don't know how you're doing this, you see. But you,
Well, you don't want them to know yet,
no,
because I'm pretty rough, you know.
you would learn.
So that's what I'm waiting for. Another good break. Actually, that wasn't bad either, but that close off that level. Need to stay focused. There's a break below this level, back for a retest and a continuation. So that's a new candle, and once again it's broken lower already. They're going to give me a 10 pip stop. But one thing I'm not comfortable with is all these wicks. Would definitely prefer to have something other than all those wicks down the bottom. Lower lows and lower highs, all of them, and lower lows except for this little hiccup. That's good, but less wicks would be more encouraging, perhaps. So that level doesn't really apply. So we do have a level there, and we have a level here. So, but perhaps the level there is just as good anyway. And as I was saying, I would want down here, somewhere, up here, and then look for a cell there now. Maybe here. Down to there, that's actually works out right, that's about there, yep. Back up to this level. Yep, that'll work. That's kind of where we are at the moment. Yeah, that's going down nicely, and if I had done my job, I would be getting very close. I've got to go 114 pretty much. 114, yeah, pretty much. So I'm going to get down there to, and I say that because of the spread times 2. So I'm going to get down to there. Even though that is a 10 pip there. How's it looking on my other one? How's this one looking? Not so great. It's alright. And another wick. 22 seconds left to go on this candle.
GJ.
I think we need to be here at 3 rather than 3:30,
Yeah.
or 3 after 3:30 even. See, that's man, this trade's looking so good, and it was such a clear signal. It's exactly what I've been looking for on my 4-hour process. Exactly that, and I wasn't here to see it. And it did exactly what it's supposed to do. Bugger. Yep. So that was successful, that one. If I'd have been in it, it's looking beautiful. So where would we be looking to take this? Well, the fact is we would be looking to take this down to here-ish, around here somewhere. So what is it around that area? Here? How about that? Actually already got one there. Let's take this one down. There. I'll be looking to take that one down there. Special mentions would be this zone here. And this zone here. If we can get through them, happy, joy. Man, look at it go. Bloody hell. It's exactly what I was waiting for, honey, and
Yeah, I know.
it's doing. I'll leave that in there because that's my new trade plan if I can get a hold of that. And that's where it's at right now. Please come back. It's supposed to be up here. Come on, give me a pull back to there. Do the right thing. We need a wick back to here. And a candle back to here. That'd be real nice, thank you. Look at that. Beautiful. Perfect. That's where I had that line in, right there. 1, 3, 2, 3, 4. That's where I had it. Madness. Then when I moved, I thought, what did I move that for? What did I have it there for? That's why it was. For that. So it was down to here, back up to here, and then go. So if I can get up to here, I guess I'll do a sum. What time do we have here? Minute 38. Well, can I adjust that? Can I adjust it? Expert list. Town properties. What's that? The count. Not there. Yeah, no idea what the hell that's about. Oh, that's finished. Cool. I can turn this off now. And stop. Video 10. Yep, an hour and a half to compress, that'll take a while. So we're getting, it's fair to say we're getting what we asked for, we're not. So clearly I'm going to have a loss on that other one, but let's see if I can get out of that. was very nice too. EJ would have been the same, I'm sure. Oh, look at that on the EJ. Oh, kidding me. We do have the pullback, so it's kind of what we're wanting here. It's broken down below that one. It's a lower low again, lower low, lower high. Lower low, lower high. So getting more and more difficult to get back to here on the AJ. We pretty much double top. So we're looking for a retest of this area is what we're looking for at the moment. Gotta bounce there. You just gotta bounce there. So I know I drew a leveling for one of these. Which one was that?
They are moving, aren't they?
Yep. Like I say, the worst thing is using my system. The signal was there, plain as day. I missed it. Because we were otherwise occupied. Whew. Massively.
That's because of the yen is getting strong or the pound getting weak? Both.
Massively. Damn it. Supposed to have been in there. God damn it. What a run. There it was, my chance for the day.
It's going back. If the court reject the 5 minute to 100, get it up, and I don't know if we'll stop it or not.
Yep. Beautiful run. There as well. That was the one I drew up earlier. Nice. That's just a little bit weird.
I got 12 tips.
Way to go.
I'm still shooting down, but it got stuck on the 200 EMA and didn't break it, so I have to do my reverse. It might going up to just to come back, but if it's come back, I will have another opportunity. They are no big trade because I'm trading